my whole life. Right? I had expectations, and everyone I had expectations let me down. And I didn't want this relationship.
Oh, you thought young Jock and Kendra were happy? Oh no, this big scandal is about to change everything. People are saying that Kendra is going to have a baby, but here's the big shock: Jock is not the father. Yes, you heard it right. And the real father? You're not ready for this truth, because it is not just some random man, oh no. It is someone Jock really trusted. And when he found out, everything went crazy. There was shouting, broken glass, and cameras everywhere. It was like a real-life movie. But here is the most shocking part. The man Kendra has been seeing is not just anyone. It is someone very close to Jock, someone who was smiling in his face the whole time. And when the truth finally came out, Jock did not just get angry. He completely lost control. So who is this man? And how did Kendra hide this for so long? Get ready, because the truth is about to come out. Oh, baby, this tea is burning hot. Let me tell you everything, because the drama between young Jock and Kendra is bigger than ever. If you thought they were finally happy after all the cheating scandals and reality TV drama, then you were very wrong. This new news? Oh, it is on another level. Let me take you back. If you have been watching Jock and Kendra's messy love story, then you already know they have been through so much. There have been cheating rumors, public embarrassment, and side women coming out of nowhere, the full reality TV package. And through all of this, Kendra stayed with Jock. Honestly, she should get a medal for patience. But even Kendra has a limit, and now? This news is about to change everything. Here's what we know: Kendra is going to have a baby. Normally, that would be good news, right? Wrong. Because here's the shocking part: Jock is not the father. Yes, you heard that right. And if you think that is bad, just wait, because it gets even worse. People close to the situation, the same people who always know Jock's business before he does, say Jock did not even hear this news from Kendra. No, he found out from a leaked medical report. That report confirmed Kendra is pregnant. But the biggest shock? A DNA test proved Jock is not the father. And the moment that news hit the internet, the world went crazy. Twitter exploded. Everyone was asking the same question: if Jock is not the father, then who is? Now, this is where things get really wild. When Jock found out, he lost his mind. Sources say he was out doing normal things when his phone started ringing nonstop. He had missed calls, messages, and then the worst part, the headlines. Kendra pregnant, but Jock is not the daddy. Reality TV star caught in paternity scandal. At first, Jock thought it was a joke. He told himself, Kendra would not do this to me. But then, he saw the DNA report, and in that moment, everything changed. People who saw him say he was pacing back and forth, sweating, shaking his head, and talking to himself. He could not believe it. Then, out of nowhere, he threw his phone so hard that it broke into pieces. One person said Jock kept saying, "This cannot be real. This cannot be real." But oh, it was very real. And when he finally understood that Kendra had been lying to him this whole time, baby, he jumped in his car and drove straight home. Now, this is where things get really bad. When Jock walked into the house, the energy was strange. Kendra was sitting on the couch, looking at her phone like nothing had happened. Jock slammed the door and said, "You have something to tell me?" And Kendra? She did not even look up. She just gave him a bored look and said, "What are you talking about?" "Excuse me? Girl, do not act like you do not know." Jock stepped closer, his voice louder this time. "Do not play with me. You know what I am talking about." And Kendra? Oh, she just shrugged. "I am pregnant. That is all you need to know." Jock's face? You could see the veins in his forehead. He picked up Kendra's phone, looked her in the eyes, and said, "Not the father? Then who is it, Kendra?" And Kendra? Oh, she smiled. Yes, she really smiled and said, "Does it matter?" Baby, Jock lost control. People say he kicked the coffee table, knocked over a lamp, and punched the wall so hard that it left a big dent. He was shouting, demanding to know who the father was. But Kendra? Oh, she just sat there, acting like she did not care. And now, here is the biggest shock of all. Jock was not the only person who came to the house that night. Right when things were at their worst, guess who walked through the door? Kirk Frost. Yes, the same Kirk Frost who has been caught in cheating scandals before. The same Kirk Frost who has been smiling in Jock's face for years. The same Kirk Frost who was supposed to be his friend. Jock's face when Kirk walked in? You could see the moment he understood everything. He turned to Kendra and said, "It is him, is it not?" And Kendra? Oh, she just crossed her arms and said, "You wanted to know who the father was? Well, now you know." Oh my god. People say Jock ran toward Kirk and security had to hold him back. He was screaming at the top of his lungs, and let me tell you, this story is not over yet. Jock stood there, looking at Kirk like he could not believe what he was hearing. This man was supposed to be his brother, his friend. And Kirk? He had the nerve to laugh. Not just a little laugh, but a full, loud laugh, like the whole thing was funny. Then, as if he had no shame, he said, "Hey man, it just kind of happened." Oh no, he did not. And the worst part? Security dragged Jock out of the house while Kendra and Kirk stood there together, watching him lose his mind. Kendra looked calm, and Kirk had a smirk on his face, like he was proud of what he had done. But what Kirk did not know was that Jock is not the kind of man to just walk away and accept defeat. Oh no. It looks like Jock is not wasting any time. Word on the street is that he is already making calls to his lawyers, and he is not just planning to defend himself, he is getting ready to go all in. He is not about to let this slide, and from what people are saying, he is coming with everything he has got. As for Kendra, she might have started something she is not fully prepared for. If she thought things would just blow over, she is in for a rude awakening. People are talking, and they are not holding back. The internet is flooded with reactions. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everyone is discussing what happened. Did Kendra really do Jock like that? The betrayal is shocking, and fans cannot believe it. Nobody expected this from her, and now the situation is turning into a full-blown storm. And Kirk Frost? He really needs to take a step back because this mess is not something he wants to get caught up in. If he thinks Jock is just going to walk away quietly, he clearly does not know what is coming next. People are asking all kinds of questions. How long has this been happening? Was this a one-time thing, or has it been going on for a while? Did Kendra actually believe that she would never get caught? Because if she did, she seriously underestimated the power of the internet. Nothing stays hidden forever, and now everything is out in the open for the world to see. And let us be real, this is not just some small argument or misunderstanding. This is turning into a serious battle, and Jock is not about to take any chances. If he is already getting his legal team involved, then that means he is ready to fight, and he is not backing down. This is not just about feelings anymore. This could turn into a legal war. Fans are glued to their screens, waiting for the next update. Everybody wants to know what Jock is going to do next. Will he expose everything? Will more secrets come out? And what about Kendra? Will she try to explain herself, or will she just stay quiet and let things play out? One thing is for sure, this is just the beginning. The drama is far from over, and if you think you have seen it all, just wait. The next part of this story? You are definitely not ready for it. You think this is messy? Oh, it is about to get even worse. Jock finding out that Kendra is pregnant with Kirk's baby? That was only the beginning. Now, the real problems are about to start. And Jock? He is not going to sit back and do nothing. Let us continue the story. After security pushed Jock out, people say he was furious. He got into his car, held the steering wheel so tight his knuckles turned white, and just sat there. He did not move, he did not speak. For 15 minutes, he just sat there, breathing heavy, trying to control himself. And really, who could blame him? This was not just about betrayal. It was about humiliation. Kendra did not just cheat. She got pregnant by one of Jock's closest friends. And Kirk? Oh, Kirk did not even try to act guilty. He laughed in Jock's face like it was all a joke. And then, things got even worse. As Jock sat in his car, trying to understand what just happened, his phone started ringing again. But this time, it was not just gossip blogs, it was people sending him messages, throwing shade. Because guess what? Kirk and Kendra were seen together that same night at a fancy lounge in Atlanta. And not just sitting together, they were holding hands. Yes, holding hands, looking happy, like they had no care in the world. And of course, the paparazzi caught them. The pictures hit the internet fast. Kendra and Kirk stepping out together. While Jock was falling apart, Kendra and Kirk, the newest power couple in Atlanta, Jock looking like a fool, while Kendra was out here winning. And when Jock saw those pictures, that was it. He lost control. He called Kendra voicemail. He called Kirk voicemail again. And that was when he exploded. People say Jock left many angry messages, yelling into the phone, "You better call me back." You think this is funny? You think this is a game? And Kirk? Oh, Kirk was not worried at all, because guess what he did next? He went live. Yes, Kirk actually went on Instagram Live, sitting right next to Kendra, and Kendra? She was sipping her wine like nothing was happening, and Kirk? He smirked at the camera and said, "You all need to mind your own business. We're good over here." Excuse me? Jock was at home, watching this live, shaking with rage. Someone close to him said Jock threw his phone across the room and screamed, "Oh, hell no." And then? Jock grabbed his keys and stormed out. He drove straight to Kirk's house. And when he got there, oh, the neighbors are still talking about what happened that night. Jock did not even knock. He walked right up to Kirk's front door and started banging on it so hard. It looked like he was about to break it down. And when Kirk finally opened the door, oh, he had the nerve to smirk and say, "You good, bro?" Oh no, he did not. That was when Jock lost it. People say Jock grabbed Kirk by the collar and slammed him against the wall, yelling, "You think this is funny? You think you can just take my girl and nothing will happen?" And Kirk? Oh, he pushed Jock back and said, "Calm down, bro. It is not my fault Kendra chose me." And that was it. Jock threw the first punch hard. People say he hit Kirk so hard, Kirk stumbled back into the wall. Kirk shook his head, caught his balance, and then swung back. And before anyone knew it, they were fighting for real. Jock and Kirk were rolling on the floor, punching, kicking, throwing wild swings. And Kendra? Oh, she was just standing there, sipping her drink, acting like nothing was happening. Security had to be called because Kirk's neighbors thought someone was getting attacked. When security finally showed up, they had to drag Jock and Kirk apart. Jock was still yelling, "This is not over. I am not done with you." And Kirk? Oh, he laughed and said, "Yes, you are." And just like that, security pushed Jock out of the house. But let me tell you something, this is not over. Jock is not the type to forget something like this. And oh, he is coming back stronger. And Kirk and Kendra? They better get ready. Because this fight is just beginning. Jock walked away with a bloody lip and a torn shirt. His pride was just as hurt. And Kirk? He stood in the doorway, slowly adjusting his chain, looking like nothing had happened. He was calm, completely unbothered. But wait, because the story gets even worse. While Jock was driving home, angry and embarrassed, something big hit the internet. Another video leaked that same night. And this one? It was worse than anything before. The video showed Kendra sitting in a hotel room with low lights. She was talking to a man, but his face was not clear. His voice, however, was loud and clear. And what Kendra said, it shocked everyone. "Jock still thinks we are going to fix things," she said in a calm voice. The man laughed. "Well, what he does not know will not hurt him." Then Kendra said something even worse. "I am just waiting for the baby to be born. Once the DNA results come out, Jock will have no choice but to move on." Within minutes, social media exploded. Twitter was full of people talking about it. So, Kendra had planned this the whole time? Jock needed to open his eyes and act fast. If he was smart, he would call his lawyer right away. Kirk and Kendra are looking like the bad guys right now, and Jock is very angry. Sources say he has been walking around his house again and again, saying, "She really played me. She really played me." And now, Jock is not just angry, he is ready for revenge. People are saying that he has already talked to his lawyers. Yes, Jock is planning to sue Kendra and Kirk for emotional pain and for ruining his name. And to be honest, he might have a strong case. Some people close to him say that Jock and Kendra had a prenuptial agreement. If Jock can prove that Kendra's cheating caused him shame and emotional hurt, she might not only lose Jock, she might lose a lot of money too. At the same time, Kendra and Kirk are trying to stay hidden. Sources say Kirk is not answering his phone, and Kendra has completely disappeared. But Jock is not staying quiet. People are saying that he has already set up an interview with a big news channel, and he is ready to tell the world everything. They really did this to Jock, but the real question is, how long has this been going on? Did Kirk and Kendra really think they could get away with it? And the biggest question is, will Jock take them both down? Oh, you better stay tuned because this drama is far from over. Oh, you thought that was bad? Oh no, you have no idea. This scandal is about to get even worse. Jock finding out that Kendra was having a baby with Kirk? That was only the beginning. Now, Jock is not just angry, he is ready for a fight. And Kirk and Kendra? They might have trapped themselves in a situation they cannot escape from. Let us start right where we stopped. After that big fight at Kirk's house, Jock had only one thing on his mind: revenge. There was no way he was going to sit back and let them embarrass him like that. Oh no, he was going to make them pay. And trust me, Jock had a plan. The very next morning, Jock called his lawyers. And not just any lawyers, but some of the most powerful ones in the music industry. But Jock was not looking to settle things quietly. He wanted the whole world to know the truth. One person close to the situation said, Jock is not just trying to get revenge. He wants to destroy Kirk and Kendra's whole reputation. And guess what? Jock had proof. He had been keeping an eye on Kendra for months. Yes, months. People say Jock gave his lawyers a whole folder filled with evidence, phone records, bank statements, even security camera footage. Jock had proof that Kendra had been sneaking around with Kirk for more than a year, but the worst part? Jock also had proof that Kirk had been using money from their business account to pay for his meetings with Kendra. Expensive hotels, private dinners, fancy gifts, all paid for with Jock's money. Let me say it again, Kirk was using Jock's own money to cheat with Kendra. Oh, but it gets even worse. Jock's lawyers told him that he could actually take Kirk to court for fraud and stealing money. Because Kirk was not just cheating, he was also using business money to do it. And if Jock went ahead with the case, Kirk could end up in serious financial trouble. Social media went crazy over this. So Kirk was cheating and stealing? Jock needs to destroy him. Kendra and Kirk are about to lose everything. Jock better take every penny back. People were not holding back, but then something unexpected happened. Kirk tried to take control of the situation. Just 2 days after the fight, he posted a picture on Instagram. He was standing in front of a Rolls-Royce with the caption, "You all stay out of grown people's business. We're good over here." Excuse me? And guess who was sitting in the passenger seat? Kendra. Sitting there, smiling like nothing had happened. And let me tell you, the comments were brutal. So now you both are showing off? Kirk, you stole from Jock and got his girl pregnant, and you think this is funny? Jock needs to sue right now. But Jock? Oh, Jock was not about to let Kirk win. The very next day, Jock went on the Breakfast Club. And believe me, he told everything. Jock sat down with Charlemagne, DJ Envy, and Angela Yee, and when they asked him about Kendra and Kirk, oh, he did not hide anything. I am not going to lie. Kendra betrayed me. Kirk betrayed me. And they did it right in front of me. Charlemagne asked how he found out, and Jock said, the same way you all did from the blogs. And when Charlemagne asked about the fight, Jock laughed and said, let me just say, Kirk got what he deserved. Jock then confirmed that he was going ahead with the lawsuit. When DJ Envy asked if he was pressing charges, Jock said, let me just say my lawyers are taking care of it. But Jock was not done yet. Because later that same day, Jock dropped a song. Yes, a whole diss track. Jock wasted no time. He posted a clip of his diss track on Instagram with the caption, "Do not play with," and the lyrics. Oh, they were brutal. Social media exploded. Jock really made a whole diss track about Kendra and Kirk, and now This is turning into a real hip-hop war. People were saying Jock deserved a Grammy for this one. And guess what? The song started trending. Within 24 hours, it hit number 3 on the iTunes hip-hop charts. But Kirk and Kendra? Oh, they disappeared. Kirk has not been seen since the fight, and Kendra? She deleted her Instagram. Just when things seemed bad enough, they got even worse. More women are now speaking out, saying that they were also involved with Kirk while he was in a relationship with Kendra. Yes, not just one or two, but multiple women have come forward with their own stories. One of them even claims that Kirk promised to support her financially. But now that he is not keeping his word, she is threatening to reveal everything unless he pays up. As for Kendra, she is not handling any of this well. People close to her say she has been constantly calling and texting Kirk, demanding to know the truth about how many women he has actually been seeing. When she asked him for answers, he reportedly told her to calm down. But instead of making things better, that only made her even more angry. According to sources, Kendra has already packed her things and left Kirk's house. She did not want to stay in the same place with someone she no longer trusts. And that is not all. Rumors are swirling that she has already reached out to a divorce lawyer. It seems like she is not willing to wait around for more bad news. This situation has left everyone shocked. Many people thought Kirk and Kendra had a solid relationship, but now, with so many women coming forward, it looks like Kirk was not as loyal as he claimed to be. Friends say Kendra is feeling completely betrayed. She thought she was in a committed relationship, but now she realizes she was not the only one. Some sources say Kirk is trying to do damage control, but it may already be too late. With women speaking up and Kendra walking away, things are falling apart quickly. Some of Kirk's close friends are even distancing themselves from him, afraid of getting caught up in the scandal. Kendra, on the other hand, is getting a lot of support from friends and family. They are encouraging her to focus on herself and not waste any more time on a man who could not stay faithful. She has not spoken publicly about the situation yet, but people expect that when she does, she will have a lot to say. As for Kirk, no one knows what his next move will be. Will he try to fix things, or will he let it all fall apart? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, this is not going to be an easy situation for anyone involved. Just when things seemed bad enough, they got even worse. More women are now speaking out, saying that they were also involved with Kirk while he was in a relationship with Kendra. Yes, not just one or two, but multiple women have come forward with their own stories. One of them even claims that Kirk promised to support her financially. But now that he is not keeping his word, she is threatening to reveal everything unless he pays up. As for Kendra, she is not handling any of this well. People close to her say she has been constantly calling and texting Kirk, demanding to know the truth about how many women he has actually been seeing. When she asked him for answers, he reportedly told her to calm down. But instead of making things better, that only made her even more angry. According to sources, Kendra has already packed her things and left Kirk's house. She did not want to stay in the same place with someone she no longer trusts. And that is not all. Rumors are swirling that she has already reached out to a divorce lawyer. It seems like she is not willing to wait around for more bad news. Yes, you heard that right. Kendra might actually be serious about divorcing Kirk. The same Kirk she left Jock for. Who would have thought? And Jock? Well, he is thriving. Ever since he released his diss track, things have been going in his favor. He has been getting booked for club appearances, interviews, and even more music opportunities. People close to him say he is already working on another song, and he is not slowing down anytime soon. But here is the big question. Is this really the end, or just the start of something even bigger? Now that more women are stepping forward and Kendra is talking about divorce, this whole situation could turn into one of the biggest scandals anyone has ever seen. It seems like every day there is a new twist, and no one knows how it will all play out. Will Kirk try to fix the mess he created? Will Kendra finally speak out? And what will Jock do next? One thing is certain. This drama is far from over. And Jock? He is just sitting back, watching it all fall apart and laughing. Because at the end of the day, Jock might have lost Kendra, but oh, he is about to win the war. So, what do you think? Should Jock really take Kirk to court for fraud and emotional damage? Or should he just move on and focus on his career? And Kendra, do you think she will really go through with this divorce? Or is this all for attention? Drop your thoughts, because I know you all have opinions on this one. And do not forget to like if you are loving this drama, because honestly, it is better than reality TV. And make sure you are subscribed, because the next update? Oh honey, it is going to be even wilder. Trust me, you are not ready for what is coming next. Stay tuned.